Hello, I'm Greg Harrison with USDA Market News Service here in St. Joe, Missouri with your National Feeder Cattle Summary this week. Well, looking at feeder cattle this week compared to last week, stocker calves and lightweight calves and stocker cattle mostly firm to $5 higher. There's spots where in instances around where they're up to $10 higher. Bulk of the yearling cattle are trading $2 to $5 higher this week. We've got good spring-like weather throughout much of the country, and a lot of cattle buyers accumulating grass cattle now are in full swing doing it. And there's a lot of confidence boosting into markets as well this week, and had some good signals from last week. Fat cattle trade last week. Dress sales were $6 higher at $2.20. Live sales last week traded at mostly $1.38 to $1.39, which was mostly $2 higher. And kind of looking at higher prices probably again this week. Confidence in the market. From last week, you had surging box beef values this week have gone up about $10, and cattle futures are staying in positive territory for the most part. And after a long, winding, rocky road back to recovery, we've seen the cattle futures continue to make a recovery and not really giving too much back over the last about 3 weeks or so. And so the volatility has really calmed down, which has really helped a lot. And if there is some caution or concern, you look at the deferred months on live cattle past go like to June, there's about $11 difference between April live cattle and June live cattle, and then some of your deferred months kind of looking maybe possibly with some caution there at ample supplies going down the road. Looking at box beef values this week, on Thursday, choice closed at $234.64, and that was up 72 cents, and that's compared to last Thursday's close on choice at $225.24. So about near a $10 gain on box beef, and we're coming into the time of year, spring, where box beef has a tendency to go up, and grilling weather right around the corner, and got an early Easter, and looks like this early spring has kind of put retailers in the mood to pursue the cutout value. So looking better there, and hopefully it will stay strong throughout the spring season, and kind of see what happens after that. But anyway, that has given some confidence to the market a lot. Looking at regional weighted averages in the north central region, six-weight steers are up about $2 from last week at $182.15. Seven weights also up about $2 at $166.34. And 800-pound cattle in the north central region is running about $5 higher than last week at $157.47. South central region, five-weight steers about $5 higher at $198.56. Six-weight steers $4 higher at $178.11. Seven-weight steers running about $5 higher also at $162.01, and eight-weight steers $4 higher at $151.33. Southeast region, four-weight steers running about $3 higher than last week at $196.85, and five weights $2 higher at $181.44. That's your markets for this week. Thanks for listening. Be back with you next week.